Alright, so last video for the year, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. If you watch all our videos, really respect that, and I really appreciate every single one of you guys. So this video is gonna be special. This is gonna be like our ending video for the year, and we're gonna go over like a few different topics. So I guess we can just hop right into it.
Yep.
So first topic, we're gonna basically go over your the biggest L for the year. So.
Yes,
For you, what is your biggest L for the year, you think?
I think my biggest L is I just got hurt a lot this year, so that took me off for like my part, like everything I wanted to do. Like getting hurt just threw me off a bit.
Hurt physically?
Physically, yeah.
Whoa.
So being hurt physically just like threw me off for a little bit. But I still got a chance to focus on like trying to build a trading skill set, but just being careful, probably slowing down.
How much injuries do you think you'll take this year?
I don't remember if I threw up my shoulder again this year, but
Damn.
I know I twisted my ankle, couldn't walk for a bit.
Shit, bro.
I cut my finger really bad,
Damn.
so I was out for a bit.
Yeah, I feel like, thank God I never get no injured this year, but like one of my biggest L's, and it's also gonna fall into like my biggest like win, it's like I almost drowned this year. I almost drowned this year. I almost lost my life. Crazy shit. So it's like that would have just been crazy for me. I'm actually really glad to get myself out of that though. But another big L I take is I lost one of my most profitable cars like in business. So like the rentals. So like the car rental, like literally lost one of my most like best performing car.
Oh.
It was the Chevy. It had like some throttle body problem, bro. Like some bullshit. Yeah. And then I basically did just have to like just get rid of it because it did like too expensive
to keep.
So like the cost of like fixing it, it was just going too crazy. And it's like I just never know what to do, so I just basically just got the plug on it.
But that car was really doing good?
Profitable, like best performing, like price wise.
Okay.
In terms of like daily rentals, like people booking it, and like just the usage. Like I would have never seen it. Like literally when the season started, it did already have like months in advance booked.
Oh.
So I did have to like get rid of all of that. Like all of that bookings, I did have to just replace it with a different car and just transfer over all of those customers.
So was it like a high end? It
wasn't high end luxury prices, but it was like an economy. So like people would have just wanted for that day to day stuff, and like day to day rentals, like bro, like that. I did guaranteed every single time. Like that car was like a guaranteed, probably like $700 a week.
Oh, okay.
Crazy.
That's solid.
$700 a week are like somebody paycheck, bro.
Yeah.
So that's like
you own the car.
You own the car. So it's just one car, and it's like I did just have to get rid of it. But it wasn't like a huge L because like when I end up sell it, I sell it for like the same price I bought it for. Basically. So it wasn't an L, but like it was an L on the rental side. And another L I took was losing my truck. So the truck that was a gift to me, it was crazy. And I ended up losing it because like I couldn't get like the plates in time, so I couldn't register it in time. I couldn't do all of that in time. So like, and I couldn't have it anywhere, so I did have to just move it around like the areas and stuff like that. So it's like I wasn't able to just keep it, so I did end up like just let police just take it. Yeah, police just take it.
Police got a car?
Like they get the whole truck.
It's criminal.
Yeah, so it's like we end up just like leave it like somewhere random. Like I don't even want to like say it because
just left it there and
just like
swipe it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it didn't get like the stickers. So like I should just take it up.
Okay.
So I did just end up just like leave it there and just say, fuck it. I'm gonna like follow this up because it didn't kick my ass every time to like just have it around, and like just having people saying, "Oh, you can't have a truck here," or "You can't have a truck here." So the amount of time I hear that, and like the amount of problems I had with that, so I just like like fine, I just want to leave it somewhere until police get it. So that just happened.
Okay.
And then another big L I think was like the FTX shit, like just losing money on
Listen.
FTX. But it was no crazy loss.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I still lost money, like money that I could have, you know. So I just at the same time, like just not being able to like see in the future with the FTX shit.
But I told you.
I know, but they told me in time, like the time they told me, this shit was blasted, bro.
I don't
Like,
think so.
you told me like probably like a couple of days
Yeah,
before
because it happened to me in Celsius last year.
Damn.
So that's why I'm like, yo, I know this shit.
Yeah, but at the time, like when I tried to get the money off, bro, like it was saying network failure, blah blah blah. App kept restarting. You know, like when you're going on the app, like you just jump out. So me, like I use my just nonchalantness and just leave it alone and say, all right, by the time I finish, you can just
come back up.
come back up.
Nothing wrong with this.
But you see, if I did persistent though,
I
and
told you
just
they got it off.
yeah, if I was persistent and like every single time it jump off, me just continue.
Mm-hmm.
But it just that I just left it, and I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna leave this here. So I basically lost like a bunch of money on just FTX overall. So it's just, but like I don't know. I wish I could have seen it coming, but at the same time, you still learn something because you know me more woke.
Yeah.
You know, like to be able to just not take that just loss again, or like not trust like exchange with my money like that. You know, but who knows? Like exchanges are just crazy, bro. Like I think almost every exchange crazy, no matter if them like regulated or not. Just the fact of trusting somebody else with your money, just crazy.
Just the thought of that.
Just the thought of that, bro. Because it's like even if you say like a company, them okay, they're not gonna have no problems, whatever. You trust them, right? And then proving say, okay, we trust these guys, whatever. Then literally, you're still trusting somebody else with their own money.
Yeah.
So it just liability, all liability, just crazy. So far that was your L for the year. You think you have any more?
I'm trying to think what else.
That was crazy. Though.
I would just say those are the main for this year.
The biggest ones, like the biggest ones you can think about.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so far it wasn't nothing crazy for me then. But just losing a bunch of vehicles like that and just losing that then. I can guess you call it that my biggest L.
Right.
But what you consider your biggest win?
So the biggest win, I think it boils down to like seeing the value of like consistency and just if you want to build a habit, just repetition.
Yeah.
Even if you don't want to do it, just repeating it so much. When you don't do it, it feels bad.
Yeah. So you find yourself like habit stacking.
Yeah, just consistently.
So do you like stack another habit on top of a habit that you already have? So say for instance you wake up a certain time, you like alright, no I'm up this certain time. I always do this every time I'm up and then no I always do this, no I do this, and you just add other things so you stack different habits on top of like the habit where you have going on.
That's atomic habits.
Yeah.
But I don't always do that, I just do it.
You just go with like whatever.
Yeah, like if I'm waking up X, I just go. It's not about that.
Oh, so I find myself stuck in these habits, bro. So it's like, so for instance, like I have a habit of just going showering at a specific time, right? So every time I shower, I know that after I get out the shower, I knock out a certain amount of push-ups or something, and then like after I do this, then I probably like make something to eat, and then I have like the specific. You know me, like I literally make the same breakfast like over and over, like just the same exact thing. That's something that I was consistent with this year though. You can call this like besides from buying food out or eating somewhere else when I'm somewhere else, I've been eating the same exact breakfast. Consistent every single like day, like just the exact same breakfast. Just like I don't even think like when you like make eggs a certain way. No, just the same exact way.
Yeah.
Just make the same breakfast over and over. So it's just crazy though. So that's like one consistency. But what other wins you think you take?
I'm gonna take that as the main order. Yours?
Yeah.
No, I really like find a lot of value in consistency. I think it's like the key.
Yeah.
The verse is like trying to do everything if you can consistently do something.
Yeah.
To the point where the system is built out. That's where you can see success in the end. Versus like looking at the end goal.
Yeah.
Trying to fight for it. If you can consistently hit something.
Yeah.
you're gonna get somewhere. You're gonna get there.
That's true because like consistency, you build up a momentum. It's like the snowball effect. Like, and you actually can like see yourself getting better at something if you just continue to do it every day. Well, I feel it. I feel it. So like, I feel like I was pretty consistent in what I was doing this year. But like one thing, especially one of my biggest wins this year was like in business. Like finally hit 100K like in terms of business, and like just see myself doing like it wasn't like the same thing over and over, but it was the same concept over and over. So it's like just the fact of being consistent with the actual business, or just being consistent in like trying to grow the business. So just doing whatever it takes to just grow it. Like whether it's just being here, like just doing it online, or just physically out there doing it. Like I feel like that's a big win that I took. But it was 100K in profit though. Like don't get me wrong, like still, yeah, I have expenses, shit like that, but still 100K in revenue, and like still just make it happen. Like just the fact that I know I hit that goal this year, crazy that I know that it's super possible to hit higher goals next year.
Times 10.
Times 10.
Then
Like,
up. Then
10x. Bro, that's crazy though. The one of the other biggest like wins was just surviving death overall. Surviving that shit, like just saying drowning.
Yeah.
So I consider that as like a big, huge like win. W, so it's like and just crazy that the situation like is set up to a point where your life's saved by some random stranger,
and they didn't have to.
Didn't have to. You have no reason to do that.
He didn't go to the beach to do that.
Never. Like so. Imagine if he woke up just that day and be like, I don't feel like going to the beach. I don't feel like going to the beach today. So that shit would just kick my ass, bro. Like, so like that was the biggest like W for like the year. Just knowing that my life was saved by a random guy, and it's just crazy that I never see this guy again, ever.
Wow.
Never see this guy. I asked police to look for this guy. Never find him. Just nothing. Just like the whole scenario is just crazy because we can't even believe that just happened.
Yeah.
And like that was something that just happened. Boom. All right. Next day, like they continue. They continue. So it's just crazy that I couldn't even die and not even you don't even know. You probably just wouldn't even. You probably hear about it afterwards.
I never said that.
It's facts though. Like it's literal facts though. Like you don't even know because of how subtly it happened, and just the fact that you know that the world just continue.
Yeah, that's the thing about that with me. Like if you die,
bro,
like the next day, somebody has work. Somebody has this
work
life.
Like, yeah, no matter if you have like a job or whatever, if you have a job or if you just have a business, quite crazy, bro. Because like at that time, of customers, like you see, when I finally get my phone back from that situation, get my phone back when I check it, customer, oh blah blah blah, the car is late, oh blah blah, what?
All of this stuff,
all of this shit going on.
They have their own life.
Exactly.
I don't care if
don't matter.
You could have been gone. Somebody should have took it up.
Yes,
and helped them out.
So that crazy to me, like just the fact that, like you almost died, and then when you took the phone, customer complained that, oh, they never got the car in time, or what happened, or is it going to be ready for tomorrow, or hey, I'm coming in on this flight, make sure car available, blah blah blah. I was like, nah, like you know what I've been through today.
I don't care.
Mad, like I had to with upset customers. Yeah. But when you're bad,
that's too bad. That's too bad.
Yeah, too bad. Like, oh my god, like so. And it's just crazy because I run the company to a point where it's not even nobody know that like I'm the guy. You know, like they don't know that I'm the guy that like it's my whole shit. Like they just think that I'm just the worker that just works. So it's just crazy that I can't even explain and just be like, bro, do you know what I've been through today? Like, do you have any clue what I've been through today? I almost lost my life, like legit.
Yeah.
So just knowing that almost happened, it's just like, bro, like just to see that the world goes on no matter what. So
Yeah.
regardless, but it teach me something valuable though. Like teach me just appreciate what you have, appreciate what you're doing, and just appreciate every single day, and just try to like make your life useful in terms of just creating stuff that's going to be around regardless.
If you're here
If
and
you're here or not.
wow.
Yeah. So that's like one of the most like driven things that driven me to like start creating more content,
Mm-hmm.
to start like creating more videos, start having more memories and shit like that because I'm just like, bro, like in the midst of almost dying dog, like I was just thinking like, what? So if I died, what what did I do?
Yeah.
Who remember me? Like you don't have like a legitimate video to be like, yo, alright, this guy used to always say that, or this guy used to always say that. No, just going with the flow all the time. So you don't even realize that like you're not leaving anything on the earth for anyone.
Yeah.
So imagine like imagine, so for instance, like imagine like just God forbid like the shit actually happened. All of the lessons that I learned and everything that like I know now that I never knew before,
Gone.
they're just gone.
Yeah.
So nobody could have like say, oh, I'm gonna follow this concept that this person used to live by.
Yeah.
Or just, oh, I'm gonna follow something that this person said. So it's just crazy. And if you look at all of the most influential people in the world, bro, it's like they recorded something to left their footprint on the earth. So whether they invented something or they wrote a book or they had like videos, TV shows, they build statues, they create music, just leaving things that will live on even after you, bro. So infinite things, you know, just things that just it has no expiry date. Because like, say for instance, like a rapper make a song right now. You notice like some rappers, like 50 years, like 40 years,
Song still playing.
songs still playing, people just remembering them, even people that don't even know this person existed.
Yeah.
Just come and just understand that, oh, this guy was someone, you know?
And even when they sample some old songs still,
Exactly.
the songs just live forever.
So that's just crazy. That crazy to me, like how that actually worked. And what's crazy to me even more is the fact that you have regular people, every person just living, not knowing that like your life can end at any moment, and not creating stuff that live on even after them.
After you.
And people don't really understand that, like, because somebody will see you make a video and they'll be like, oh, that's cringy, or that's like, just, that's nerd stuff, you know? Or somebody will see you do something and they're like, oh, no, 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 I'm too embarrassed to do that, or like, they'll let them pride stop them from doing something.
Yeah. That's something, you see when somebody says, like, you probably sell your soul.
Yeah.
I think it can be selling your soul, but it can be like you giving up your pride in exchange for what you want.
But define like selling your soul.
When somebody say you sell your soul, like you sell it to fame or something.
Oh, mine sell them. Mine been sold.
But what I'm saying, like when people say that they don't have the pride or they feel embarrassed or cringy to do something, it's because they're not willing to exchange that thing for what they want. Like drop everything, don't care what anybody thinks or might think, because it's only what you're thinking.
Yeah, it's in your head.
It's really your somebody's like they have their own bills going on, they're not even thinking about that.
Yeah, dog, like that's just crazy. Like look at that though. So people let bills and just day-to-day shit just consume them in terms of like controlling their lives. So people are like, I don't have time to make a 5 minute video because I have these bill story about kids, this and that, blah blah
Yeah.
blah, just some bullshit. To me, that's all bullshit, bro. Because like, I guarantee you take that same 5 minute and you scroll, bro. Like
You
people
did
just
something, yeah.
you do some dumb shit in that 5 minutes. So you take that same 5 minutes and you scroll looking at other people's footprint leaving in the world.
Yeah. You have to create,
You can create your
not
own.
just consume.
Exactly. And to me, it's even crazy too because it's like, all right. So for instance, like these even social media, the companies, because some people think that all right, you make a video and know it's like on the internet forever and like it on YouTube forever or whatever. But like to be honest, like some nuclear bomb can just come destroy like YouTube servers, just destroy it, completely destroy it. No, just not saying like okay that's gonna happen, but just even the fact of like, alright, so for instance, you make a video and then you delete it on your end, but you post it on YouTube. It's like it's still gone, you know. Like if you don't have it, then you're trusting somebody else to have it.
To have it and manage it.
I'll manage it for you. Because it's like if YouTube servers are destroyed, unless you can like try to get your own video back or they can like get it back based on something that they're saying.
It's gone.
It's gone, bro. Like completely gone. So to me that's crazy to me, bro. Like that's just ridiculous. But overall though, it's just stuff I can just look at and just be like, alright, even if I create some content right now or create some videos right now, my at least my kids can look back at it and just see like, all right, this guy wasn't just telling me stories from back in his day, you know. This guy actually been doing some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's crazy. Because now our generation, we don't even know how the next generation will look like. Our generation right now, the world ahead just unspoken, like it's unlived. So it's like you won't even you don't even know what a life is like when your kids are born, or a life it's like when your kids have kids.
Kids have kids.
And then you're like, bro, so if technology gets so advanced right now, what the fuck will happen in like the next couple of years? All these influencers right now are doing a bunch of crazy stuff. When you look online, you see some crazy videos, people doing some crazy videos, bro. And then you're like, yo, your kid is gonna be like, yo, dad, you did this?
This is what,
This is what you used to do?
Yeah.
This is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
So then you just be like, damn, like, just imagine like how inspired your kid would be knowing that, yo, my dad used to do this shit, you know?
Yo, that stuff is gonna matter. I think social media and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, like we were, say our parents growing up, it didn't matter who had like an Instagram. They didn't have Instagram. But we grew up, Instagram came up in our time.
Yeah.
But then our kids, Instagram is gonna be the norm. No. They're gonna grow up and say, oh, your dad has 1 million followers?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Like, it's a norm.
It's a norm, and it's just gonna be regular. But they're just gonna be like, all right, let me just get my 1 million followers up there.
Exactly.
It probably take them they'll probably do it in a like super less time.
Yeah.
Probably twice as fast.
They know the steps.
They know the steps, and they already like them. Probably going already in their niche where them already just control whatever going around them. And you know, like when people united, it's easier for them to just, all right, I'll go get a bunch of followers and then I'll just go create my own like little scenario or a little group or whatever. I think that's crazy. Like I honestly think that's just crazy though.
Yeah.
Or like like I think that's like my biggest like wins and stuff and like lessons learned so far, you know. But who would you consider like most influential person towards you or towards like the world? Like whether it's like a millionaire or a billionaire, whatever, for the 2022.
It's one guy, bro.
One guy,
bro. Elon Musk, bro. Come on.
So Elon is like the most influential for you.
This guy ran the world, bro.
Well, that's hard still. Like I'm not gonna lie, still I learned a lot about him this year. To be honest, I'm like I literally seen a lot of stuff that like blew my mind. And it's just crazy, just seeing a bunch of moves that's made.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
What
But
about
like,
you?
how much do you think he impacted you? Like, what are some of the things that you can say like
Uh,
impact you?
what I really like how he does is like he can step back and see like uncharted waters
Ah,
and tackle it.
blue oceans, like
Blue oceans and tackle it, even though everybody's like, no, 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 that's not gonna work. No, 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 it doesn't make sense.
yeah,
He's like, no, it's clear.
step by step
Step by
process.
step, get to it. He's like, all right, lithium might be cheaper than gas, but you
Yeah,
need the demand for the lithium there. If you create the demand,
yeah,
you'll push the price of the lithium down, thus making the input of the car cheaper,
yeah.
making the car cheaper, making a higher profit margin for the car maker.
Ah, that's
That's
crazy.
like,
That's crazy, dog.
so he looked probably at the raw material and said, if you create more demand for this,
Yeah.
more people mining it, there might be more profit margin for the person who wants to sell it or sell products around it.
Oh,
I'm like,
so
yeah,
that like sparked like an interest for you for the whole year, like, or that sparked that strategy of what he's doing.
just the way he tackle things. And even like having no fear
Yeah,
when it comes to even people pushing against you, everybody's against you.
yeah.
And to know that like sometimes it looks plain and vanilla, but sometimes the game is rigged
Rigged,
and you have
super
to
rigged.
keep pushing against it, and
Bro, that's
go.
that's crazy,
You don't
dog.
stop.
Well, like I have a couple of them still, but like overall, alright, I have so the biggest like influence that I had with like just like successful people that's like I can see that they're my age. So I kind of try to tend to niche down when it comes on, because it's cool and all to look up to like these like billionaires and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and like don't get me wrong, like I look up to Zuck like a lot, bro,
Mm-hmm.
and like I look up to Elon too, but like I really like Zuck, bro. Like I think Zuck is like cool,
Yeah.
like super cool, bro. Because it's that some of the stuff that him do is just crazy when it comes on to just doing like just the most like him do the things that people like literally laughing at him, telling him this is not going to work and why are you doing this? Like you're wasting your time, and then at the end of the day, it's just like Elon and him just like him proving other people wrong just by listening to bullshit and like having people hating, knowing people hating, and like just proving that alright, this is something that hasn't been done. This is something that the world isn't ready for. Alright, like let's get them ready for it.
If he does the metaverse,
Yeah.
that's gonna be a play that really.
Alright, so another thing that him say, and this is something that like just crazy to me.
Mm.
People now looking at the metaverse thing and saying, "Oh, world isn't ready for that." Blah blah blah. Like you're spending wasting so much money on metaverse and like this nobody's not ready for this shit. Blah blah blah. And then
Yeah.
his comeback was like nobody wasn't ready for social media. Nobody wasn't ready for iPhones. And
Yeah.
it's like somebody had to do it. Like
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying? Like somebody had to say, okay, if we sit down and wait, not some magical thing never come from the sky and be like, okay, the world is ready for this now.
Yeah.
There's none of that shit. Somebody just have to start it and then get the ball going, and then some healthy competition gonna come along, and then boom, somebody makes something better. You look at their shit, you make something better, and then they look at their shit, and then they make something better, and then you make something better. So that's just how it goes, especially like iPhone, Samsung, and you have Google Pixel, and then you have all this other shit.
Mm.
I know everybody just trying to do better, but at the same time, they're using like the base product, the base concept to better each person's thing. So now, like you look at it, like you had MySpace, and then like MySpace they never like capitalize on certain stuff, and they never run ads correctly, and they never allow people like the problems MySpace did have. It's just crazy. Like so, the problems they have was too clustered. Servers wasn't like saving all the space because people could like customize their whole page. Like how Facebook
put the music on it,
dumb shit. By the time somebody load the page, it take like
yeah, remember that. Like you're scrolling down and it's just lagging.
Lagging, bro, because you have all this shit because you customize your shit so much.
Yeah.
So you have a bunch of stuff on it. So it's like no, nobody can load anything. Your MySpace, like if somebody was to try to load your page, it just takes so long, and then like then just come on with Facebook, boom, like everybody have the same page. No, you're no different. Same exact,
Consistent.
consistent, exactly, and then boom. Now you be able, you see how Mark just take that and then just make it a thing. And
Mm-hmm.
now Facebook is like a thing. Nobody, there are people right now born and not even know what MySpace is, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They have no idea what it is. So it's just crazy how him said, like, people, no, nothing is ever a thing. You have to make
You
it a
have to
thing.
make it, yeah.
Exactly. So there's people can just say, oh, like yeah, people not ready for the metaverse, or oh yeah, you're putting so much time in something that don't matter right now. But at the same time, bro, like when it complete, people will be like, oh shit, I just realized what this guy was doing.
Yeah.
I know everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, he's a genius." I do like even be like, just get into my face.
Yeah.
But that's how. That's why you will see like certain billionaires or millionaires, and you look at you like when they say something and they get a bunch of compliments, they're like, "Oh, bro, like it's fine." Like a couple of years ago, you were saying that was crazy, you know, like.
Yeah.
So they're not even flattered. They're just like, all right, whatever. I'm moving on to the next thing, anyways. But
Yeah.
it's like I have like real niche people that I have though. So it's not just Duck. It's like I have like all right, you have this guy, Iman Gadzi,
Mm-hmm.
hard, like millionaire, like 24 years old, going to 25, and it's crazy. Like when this guy the same age, but he started like I think he started a SMMA, like a software company, and then into like online marketing for other businesses. So it's just crazy how these guys took like a tech startup,
Mm-hmm.
small SaaS company, and then they just scale it to like just millions of dollars, bro. So SMMA is like social media marketing agency.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like he used one of that just to like use his tool to allow other businesses to market better.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine somebody like create a company like that at like 20 years old
Mm-hmm.
and then scale this to millions of dollars, like multi-million of dollars. And it's like now at 24 years old, like you're super financial free, like
Uh,
super like just you literally can do whatever you take right now. And then you have this other guy, Sebastian Georgiou.
mm-hmm.
He came up off just doing drop shipping, running e-com stores and stuff like that. So these are people like I look up to a point where they're my age,
Mm-hmm.
24, 25,
Mm-hmm.
literally my age. And it's like, bro, these guys do this shit.
Yeah.
Them do this shit. But it them just prove the fact of how, like, the online space can legit get you rich. It's no joke.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because some people sleep on it and some people just, they don't take it serious. And like this other kid, Luke Belmar. Luke Belmar is somebody I look up to also a millionaire and come up off crypto and just doing regular like stock trading.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like super. And him also do like econ to that. They're just like an econ person. So it's just crazy how these guys just like scale these businesses to like legitimately the moon, bro. Like
Yeah.
legitimately, like they have a
$1 million.
store, they max out the store to a point. But don't get me wrong, like they make millions of dollars doing shit, but them spend like hundreds of thousands of dollars, like especially like on ads, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, bro, sometimes when I look how much I spend on ads, dog, it's it hurt me. And just imagine these guys scaling stores to $1 million. So say for instance your store make $1 million, like I guarantee you, like you probably spend 400K on ads. That's how this shit works.
Mm-hmm.
So if you see people that have like dropshipping store, e-com store, and then do over millions of dollars, if they don't have like organic traffic going to that, they're spending crazy amount of money on ads. It's just now TikTok made it possible for you to have those like thick margins. But
Okay.
before margins were razor thin, you know, like razor thin, because you're spending so much on Facebook ads, blah blah blah. So they just make it super simple though. But yeah, like that's like the most influential people that I look up to for the year. And like those people really play like a heavy role in just me just trying to be more focused, like understanding that this stuff is real, just realizing that everything that people look at you and say, "Oh, you're crazy for trying to do that," or just live normal, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I have people who say, "Bro, you don't need to kill up yourself right now. You're only this age, you're only
Only
that
that.
age, bro."
Yeah.
Like, dog. So when I'm gonna be like, "Oh, I'm only 40," like,
Only, yeah.
yeah, like what the fuck, dude? Like, I can't even take people serious when I hear them say shit like that. I don't even try to take them serious because the moment you hear somebody say something like that, it's either they gave up on their
They
shit,
give up already.
yeah, they gave up,
Yeah.
or they're just too lazy to try anything, or they're just operating based on their stimuli, meaning they're just operating based on things they see around them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, everybody I know have this regular job, everybody I know doing this regular shit. No, I just don't do this regular shit.
Not
I don't
trying to
want
do
to do nothing
anything
crazy.
different.
Exactly. I don't want to do nothing crazy, and I don't want to look stand out. I don't want nobody to say I'm weird. I just gonna do what everybody doing. So if you don't like, and it's so crazy, like just being online so much, it help you understand that. All right, even though you don't see anybody around you doing anything crazy,
People doing it.
people doing that shit,
They're getting
bro.
up
Like,
every day,
bro,
living
to
different.
me, it's just like, all right, people around you doing shit like that, and what you gonna do? You gonna settle for this exact thing that everybody else is doing?
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it. Like, I can't do it. So it don't even matter to me how long it take me to get something done. Once I get it done, it's just if because if you stop try, or if you even just say, "Oh, all right, no man, I can't do this because I'm this age now," blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing the devil's work for him, bro.
You lose.
You're losing.
That's in the book, what? Outwitting the Devil.
Really? What
Yeah.
book is this?
Where it's like, if you just drift and not focus on your goal,
Yeah.
that is the devil, right? That is the one that they're just like, if you're not focusing on your goal and you just let life take you away, that is the devil. It's not like the devil doing no evil thing to you. The
Yeah.
devil can just be when you're not focusing on your goal, you're not trying to do anything, and you're just lazy, you just let your life waste away.
Lazy, bro. Like, you see that shit to me. Alright, that shit to me is just so powerful because a lot of people, them see the days them pass, and instead of just, all right, okay, you're not outside doing a bunch of shit. Be inside doing a bunch of
Doing a
shit.
bunch of shit.
You understand? Like, so you don't have to be outside, and it's so crazy. The world is set up this way now that, like, back then the only way to be productive was to just be outside, like chopping it up, doing what God knows what,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But like nowadays, you can literally scale a multi-million-dollar company from your room, bro. Like, you can do this, and it's very possible for you to do that. Like, so it's very possible for you to just, all right, you're on a computer, you're on your phone, like you're on your laptop, like you can literally do this. It don't matter what you think, or it don't matter what you're saying, and it don't matter how you look at it. It's just what you choose to do. Because somebody look at you and they see you on the computer, to them that's not being productive, but to you, you probably just make more than they just made for the whole fucking week going
Mm-hmm.
out there, chopping it up or whatever. So it's like, I look at that like, when you really see people do that, then you have a real different look on life, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because no, not because you see somebody just sitting down doing on computer shit, like, don't mean that they're not being productive, you know?
Yeah.
You trust me, like, that literally showed me a lot of, just wake me up in a lot of ways, bro. So, but to me, I just feel like once you set goals, once you have your mind made up on what you're doing, then I feel like sky's the limit to whatever you want to do.
Mm.
Yeah, I definitely think that though. Well, all right, let's go because we were drifting. All right, so what would you call what would be your goals for next year?
So next year,
Yeah.
to remain consistent
Mhm.
and become profitable trading,
Yeah.
um, getting a lot more assets, some recurring revenue stuff
Yeah.
online that would just be a set part of my income probably forever,
Yes.
and just work on building those for the year.
I think that's cool. That's 100% cool, bro. And it's like, but you just have to be consistent at that.
Consistency,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, doing that though.
So if I can hit it 365,
Yeah,
just that's it. Even when I don't want to do it, just by the end of the year, I'll see something.
definitely. Like that's majority of the time I don't want to do it. And like majority of the time, a lot of the stuff that I end up doing, I don't want to do it. But like you get to understand that after doing it, you're like, fuck, I'm glad I did that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, so even if you don't want to do it, even after you do it, you're like, damn. Because once you're over the mountain, bro, you're over the mountain.
yeah.
So it's like, because a lot of the things that I do, it's, bro, I'm just like, I'm glad I did that. Even though that it take up a lot of time for me to do it, I'm glad I did
It
actually
was
do it.
worth it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
even if you read a book and then like the book take you a long time to read it or you're listening to it, whatever you're doing, once you finish it, you're like, shit, I glad I did.
Yeah.
I glad I did read that. Like I learned a lot from this book.
Yeah,
But
man.
like couple, except for me, a couple. Wait, that's all your goals
I'm gonna say
for next year.
that for now. And don't get hurt at all.
Don't get hurt.
Just don't get hurt.
Yeah,
Let's make a lot more money. Get the assets. Get some recurrent stuff.
yeah. You
And
don't have no
then
family goals.
family goals.
You like
When you say family.
get closer to a certain family member. Get closer to any person.
I mean,
Like make more friends, whatever.
I'm not the most talkative person, but maybe improve on like the small talk.
Your family.
Yeah. I'm kind of like direct to the point. Once I'm done, like talking about exactly what we're talking about,
Yeah,
I'm kind of,
where you gone.
yeah.
I mean, so that's fair though. But like, definitely, I realized that the small talk makes sense, bro.
Mm,
Small talk makes sense, yeah, for real, because I don't really believe in it either. But at the same time,
what?
no, like meaning, all right, I wouldn't want.
You're king small talk.
Really, like I wouldn't want to sit down there. Like if I don't have shit to do,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to sit there and just like wasting my time away. But at the same time, I understand how important the small talk is because the goals that you're crushing, the people who you should have these small talks with either have no goals or don't even know what they're not even thinking close to whatever goal they're thinking.
Mm,
So it's like the small talk for you, it's like a large talk for them. So you understand? So it's like even though you look at it as, alright, I need to be productive doing some shit or whatever, it's just the fact of knowing that like somebody can just talk to you about just something that they do today or something they plan on doing or just regular bullshit, whatever dumb shit you go through today. Just that I give you understand that's so important for them, especially family members or especially somebody who you consider close to you and you're not close to them anymore or whatever, or
mm,
you're not able to see them anymore, like shit like that. It's like I look at that stuff as so important that you don't have a choice, bro. You don't have a choice because if you don't, then you either lose that person in your life or they stop having you as like their coping mechanism or no, you don't they don't see you as somebody that they can talk to
mm,
or they don't even know what to do if they're going through some crazy problem and then they're like fuck the one person that I have to talk to like he don't want to do no small talk and this whole shit is small talk. Like, you understand? Like this
yeah.
whole shit is small talk, but the small talk lead up to something crazy happening in my life. And then it's like you're like, oh shit, if this person can't like if I can't talk to this person right now, I don't feel comfortable telling him whatever. Because I can't have a small talk with this person, so I don't think they should be a part of a large talk. Especially if something good happened in their life or something bad happened in their life. So it's like I got to understand this year, and like don't get me wrong, bro. Like I love talking to just people that's close to me. I love having these conversations, but like sometimes when I have stuff to do, I don't want to do it. But like at the same time, I just get to realize that the things I have to do, the things that other people have to do, probably just it's just here and there. So you just have to like just understand where they're coming from. So that's just what I've learned from this year. But like couple goals that I have to crush for next year, bro.
Yeah.
So I want 10x my current businesses. Definitely want 10x them. I want like scale them in revenue, and like I want like just have more clients with these businesses, just build like a larger audience when it comes on to me doing this. And like I want to create more content in terms of sharing my life more and like teaching something, or not really necessarily have to be with teaching, but just sharing things that I've learned in hoping that it inspire somebody else to at least do the same thing or do something close or just do anything at that. Because for me, it's like it's people who inspired me to just go as hard as I'm going because other people show me that this stuff possible. So it's like me now. It just make me believe that all right, this is very possible for me. And another goal that I definitely want is I want to get. I've been like quietly working on like a tech startup, and like I want to get it like off the ground,
Out of the door.
off the door,
Yeah.
bro. Because I feel like this gonna take me out the hood, bro. This gonna take me out for the streets, bro. Like, this startup, dog. Like I don't know. I feel it. That I don't know. I've never been so passionate about like a startup before. And don't get me wrong, like I always try to start these businesses, but just doing them, you know when the one of it hit.
Yeah.
Because of the passion you have for it at the beginning. And it's like it will just be like me just operating like this until you at least hit the ground, bro. Like say just hit the ground running, knowing that like alright, you get all this shit off the ground. So yeah, I've been working silently on a tech startup, bro. And at least I have two people right now working on it. I have them, I hired them, paid them a bag, of course. So it's like, no, I'm just like putting in my part every single day. And it's crazy. It's crazy how we discovered ChatGPT for the year because, bro, like it's like Stefan says I have 50 things to do. No, I only have 2 things to do.
Yeah.
Because ChatGPT do all of this stuff, bro. And it's like, I don't know why people are like. I don't know. I'm hoping people like looking into this shit, bro. Because it's
people
so
don't care.
important, bro.
It's
like,
not trendy. It's not social media.
dog, man.
It's kind of nerdy.
The answers that I was looking and the
Just
way I've
telling
been researching these things, it literally just telling me, and it's like, no, save me so much time. Like, bro, like, why am I gonna Google shit? Like,
Wow.
it's crazy, but crazy.
Why you both already have ChatGPT?
But it tells you exactly that's what I'm looking for. So I'm just like, dog,
Don't Google.
so why are you googling this?
Just
bro?
ask me.
So it's just crazy to me how I find this at such time, and then no, I remember they introduced it to me, you tell me about it, and then like
It's been around years.
no, it's been around for like years for sure, but it never opened to the public. Yeah, it
I
never
applied
opened
to the open AI thing and they didn't let me.
Really? It was called GPT-3.
GPT-3, yeah. But then I wasn't able to use it to test it. To talk to the other one. Because people used to talk to it, I remember it.
No, I remember a long time they tell me about this, bro. Like, you tell me about it a long time. I remember when they did tell me they did apply for it too.
Yeah.
And then it's like, it never opened to the public like that.
Exactly.
But no.
Opened.
Bro. This is like, I feel like this is the greatest thing ever, bro. I don't even think people really know how serious
life changing stuff happening for real.
No, like, it literally, every single question, every single question, right? Cause you know, like when you start a new company and shit like that, there's just questions you have, and you either have to go research about it or look for it. You just ask the thing,
and go research.
It go get the thing. It go get all the answers for you, bro. So it's like, I don't know. That was one of my greatest discoveries for like 2022. Like greatest thing ever. Like nothing more like appealing to me than that. and trust me, like a lot of things I'll go through this year.
Yeah.
But you think that's it for you for right now? Like for the year going into next year, and like your plans, your goals?
Yeah, man. For the most part, yeah.
Well, so that's basically it for me, though, because it's like once I can get this off the ground, this tech startup off the ground, and like make make it make sense, then I know that I can inspire a bunch of people. I can like impact a bunch of people with it, make a bunch of people life easier,
Mm.
and because that's the main goal to make people life easier. So once I can launch this company and like make it make sense, I feel like that's a huge accomplishment I'm looking to have for
23.
2023. Yeah, I
Okay.
think that's definitely. So guys, like definitely this video, I hope this video just like clarify a bunch of stuff that we had going on this year
Yeah.
and for next year also.
Wait, before you end it,
Yeah,
what was that the most surprising thing that happened or you saw
this year.
this year?
All right, all right. Most surprising thing. Oh damn, bro. Probably the FTX bullshit.
The FTX thing.
Probably the FTX bullshit, bro.
Okay.
Like for me, that was one of my biggest surprise for the year, and yeah, just the FTX thing
Okay.
because that really shaked me up, bro. What was yours?
Mine was seeing Elon actually buy Twitter
Really?
and just like buying a whole social media company,
Oh wow,
firing employees, putting in new rules,
that was big too.
delivering new products to the platform,
That was big.
like running it differently.
Just right off the bat too, like
Yeah,
immediately as him start, him just do that stuff.
get in and start working,
Wow.
tweeting about it, because you don't really have CEOs on the platform like that
They
using the
don't. Yeah,
platform.
they don't do it
This guy's on the platform,
every
making
day.
tweets, videos, pictures,
Damn.
product releases on the platform too.
Like directly on the
Directly,
platform
he's
to the
telling you
people.
as the CEO that this product is coming out.
I know that's kind of remarkable to see, though, bro. Like seeing that, that's kind of crazy.
Like he uses the product that he's
Yeah.
pushing.
But I feel like that's one big inspiration why him actually buy it though, because of how much he used it.
Yes.
Because he's like, I need this, and
Mm-hmm.
if people go censor me, and I need this,
This is right.
I just want it.
Yeah.
Fuck it, because it's like this is how I talk to my people.
Real talk.
Yeah, so it's like if I cancel what I want to my people, I'm gonna buy it.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's mine. So I think that's cool. That was a big surprise to me. Like that's actually huge to me. But this FTX shit though, like slapped me a bunch of times.
So the FTX thing. Any predictions for like
Next year.
predictions, crypto, and regular stock market?
So for 2023, I don't have no big predictions on crypto, to be honest, because I feel like we're not going to see no huge crypto movements until like 2024.
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely think 2024 we're going to have it because we need to get over all this like recession bullshit, bro. We need to get over this shit. And people need to like be more accustomed to what's happening in the world, especially with all the leaders, like, and especially with what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
and like people being more awakened now to what's happening. Because remember, people used to just always just trust like everything everybody's telling them, like whether it's government or just anything else. Like people just used to just anything they're being fed, they just take it. So even if it's news or whatever, you just feed it, you just take it, you just take it. No more people is just like understanding that not everything these people say is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's just for me. I don't have any huge predictions, but at the same time, I'm still investing, still buying up because even though crypto is not doing any crazy things, like now is the actual time to buy it. Like because I don't want to wait until it doing nothing crazy to start buying it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So like I'm gonna buy it right now, and then if I buy $1 a day for crypto, bro, like eventually you're gonna be good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, what about yours? What big predictions do you think you have?
No big predictions. I don't know. Maybe the crypto market. I'm not sure if it's gonna rally for real. Same as you said,
Yeah,
because I think people don't even trust a lot of the crypto stuff.
it just depends though, because some crypto I really trust, like Monero. I don't know if you know about Monero. I trust Monero because it's still like unreachable. Can it's still literally you can send any transfers and you can hide it from whoever just using Monero. And that's just proven like no government, nobody has like broken that
into Monero.
Yeah, like so it's like that made me still believe unless like I hear that some government hack into that and then can see transfers, then can see wallets with Monero, then fine for me. Then this all is crap.
Yeah,
like, yeah
it's only Monero.
It's not only Monero. You have some other ones, but like Monero, I'm just more confident about that one.
Okay,
but it's like you have other ones though. But like if that one, if them reach into that one and like start doing them want with that, then alright, I know that fuck this. Like,
wow,
yeah.
Okay.
So it's just besides from that though. Well, what else you thinking of?
The stock market. The funny thing I'm seeing is like, even though individual stocks are low,
Yeah.
the indexes aren't that low compared to where the individual stocks are. So I'm thinking, and it's funny, the indexes might go up.
Damn.
The indexes might still get money versus the individual stocks.
Like index funds,
Like there's a SPY, Nasdaq 100.
I mean, the SPY always prove itself, no matter like what the market is doing. Yeah, so to me, like that's like a no-brainer for me, bro. But that's like one of my safe havens. I still have money in SPY. I have money in SPY also, but it's not like I go hope to get rich off this. Like I literally just have it there. But like, let's see what actually happened though, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Yeah, I don't have no crazy. My huge prediction that's gonna happen is like if I can just consistently beat this up and like just do what I want and do what I say I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Like that gonna be my huge like prediction that I want. Because like if I can really do this thing that I want to do with the tech startup and everything, bro, and I can see some movements, okay. Because even doing this, like just learning about coding more, learning about how websites actually work more, like that gonna be like a huge thing for me for 2023 if like if I can grasp the concepts of how these things actually work. So I definitely gonna do that though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So that's it, you think?
Yeah.
All right. So, guys, thank you so much again for watching. Like this episode was just like a quick like flashback and also like a prediction or like goals for next year. So I really hope this inspire you to actually make your own goals for next year and actually just like if you have any goals that you feel like you want tell us about or any predictions you feel like you have that you think will happen, just let us know in the comments. I think like that would be cool if you can like let us know, because if you don't agree with all that we are saying right now, just let us know. Like tell us the stuff that you do not like. So I would really appreciate that, and I would definitely appreciate seeing some of you guys like just subscribing more, liking up more, just letting us know how you feel. And yeah, like see you in the next one. All right, bye guys.